physical form to realize who we truly are within our galactic, intergalactic universe. Are we still following?
Yes.
Yeah. The game is moving at a rapid pace.
You can drop your thing, you're not going to get burned.
First time this cake has been worn out in public and I'll take it off my face. It's actually choked.
It looks great. It looks good.
This is the universe within it. Here is on low for the ladies. And they can see it's unfinished.
Kev,
Bright white light which did descend from brightest star above with blessed love and came down here to the Garden of Eden to plant the seeds of white light, to split in rainbow fragments bright 7 colours race through course of faith. And deeper down in colours grown, and deeper colours bird tribes flown, and deeper still the lizards learn. And deeper still the heart of earth, and deepest in the hearts of all bright white angels,
it's going to take it off.
caused the fall. The fall from grace to human race, the fall from heaven down to earth, the fall of bright ones in the sky. Where down to earth they seem to die. While all the time is just a trick, a game of one whose name is Patrick, whose mother was the only one creatrix, mother of the sun. Do you see? The devil is just the machine by which the lives of souls who choose not to live by the way get recycled through the wheel of karma until the day of doom. Doom shall come. Apocalyptic, in light and meant indeed. That's just the aftermath anyway. It's usually after the fairy tale. There's a new bit that goes after now. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong, ding-dong dell. Here's a tale for a fairy to tell. Anyone can play with these for the rest of the game. The Return of the Faeries by Kelfin, Patrick, Oberon. From those who remember to those who do not, here's a little poem for those who forgot. Of a race of fearless people, noble, strong, and bold, who lived as one with nature and never would grow old. Sculptors of the landscape and servants of the Lord, made into wee folk by Christians we were, mighty gods before. Gods of myth and magic, of heroic deed and fame. A hero's fate may well be tragic, yet death is but a game in a place before time existed, before man's minds were even born. We built up mighty monuments amidst the hazel, oak, and thorn. We plotted all the seasons by the sun, the stars, and moon. And we built the very first temples, for we knew you would need them soon. for the day would come when we must pass on and give of our world to you. But it's there the plan, make time in space for the man to learn and trust the truth. So we left you, waited as your dreams accelerated, and we watched you and laughed as your progress you graphed. Then we listened in anguish at your foul use of language. Now we come to celebrate you, that you learn to vibrate. Now we come to remind you of the beauty inside you. Now we come to invite you, we come to excite you, to help you. Remember Tir na Nog, the land of ever living, ever young. Tir na Nog. For know that now your time is fading, we've had enough of your trading. For no longer is there room for your hungers to consume. For no longer are there moments for you to continue nature's torments. For now we shining beings of love come descending from above, from within, without, and forever we are come together, together, forever, together, together. Together, together, forever we are come. Recreate our world anew, to make our dreams come true. Children of light and Lucifer's babies, Templar knights and beautiful ladies, we come back for our home, long stolen by Rome. We come back to our womb, which you call our tombs. We have come back with our birthrights, our blessings and songs. We've come back to remind you you've been sleeping too long. Release all your powers, release all your fears, release all your anger, make way for your tears. There is no need now for worry or separation or grief. The apocalypse is well and truly upon us now. It is a sacred release. So make way for the true kings, the druids and queens, for we hold her powers despite how things seem. For we hold her powers, for we are her dreams. For we hold her powers, for we are the she. For we hold her powers, for we are the she. For we hold her powers, for we are the she. For we her powers are she. She comes from within and spreads without, and none can evade her and none can avoid her, for she is creatrix, mother of all. Creatrix, creatrix, she makes tricks with Patricks. With Patricks, the matrix in matrix, with matrix in matrix in matrix, the matrix. That's creatrix. Have you heard of creatrix before? No. That's creatrix. She was before. You were. How could you even have heard of it? to take this off me now. Because I'm not a galactic time traveler anymore. I'm
You're joking, aren't you?
little baby Kevin.
Are you gonna see the birds?
Birds of Kelfin Og. Og is Gaelic.
Okay, wardrobe.
Means young.
What's happening here?
Wardrobe. We need wardrobe over here right away, please.
Good God, woman, you put it on me. I know what I'm doing, but you said.
Yeah, we got it. Got it. Liberation, liberation.
Theatrical trick. That was the intergalactic time traveler of Return of the Faeries. Although it's unfinished yet because this film is finished. Nearly not quite perfected yet, you see. The birth is a bit difficult. That going into little baby Kelfin. This is the first poem that's written out of the whole fairy tale, even though it's not a piece of book. When I was young, old songs were sung deep-seated in my mind of fairy folk. Their favourite joke was stealing a mortal child. I grew up in a place where we all chase each other up the wall. We come back down, we wear a frown. Does anyone care at all?
Yes.
Life could be bliss if we could all kiss each other on the cheek, live our lives as our daydreams, each chocolate and ice creams, and make love all through the week. Oh, life could be tribal instead of suicidal. Oh, life could be groovy instead of unruly. For life, it is satisfying, and life, it is gratifying, and my life is flying always. Always traveling through a time warp. What's been going on here on planet Earth? The people seem really confused. Some say this and some say that. Some don't care while others enthused. But what's it really worth? I'll tell you. Here is my story, a tale to tell of how the ways parted between elves and men, of nights long forgotten, of days long gone by, and of nights long forgotten, whose spirits live on though their bodies lie rotten. For spirits can speak from within the mind's eye, and blood carries memories which never shall die, but return through the ring in the age of Aquarius, deep well-being string through the gates of eternity. I usually stop at the end of poems. Maybe I should just explain how we can do this best to figure it out. But if I stop and have a drink of water at the end of poems, which is kind of obvious because I have to start a new spiral after the English, and I have a drink of water, you can clap and things like that. I'm usually quite interactive kind of things, but just like only a little bit of time. So I have to just say the whole fairy tale without any talking. Sorry about that.
Okay, we don't need to say the whole fairy tale.
The Gnostic gnomes, the keepers of knowledge, of wisdom and truth, they don't teach in college. We sing you songs inside your head last thing at night when you're in your bed. Songs of dreams and mysterious teens, songs to remind you of the beauty inside you. In songs we can show you and help you to know you, to follow the way to your heart. A script to describe you and scriptures to guide you. With words from inside of your heart to play if you find you're a part. The whole life is living divine greatest art. No time like the present to learn to love, Now here is the only place to start. Now here. Outside Cheddar, outside Wells, near Glastonbury, where the Tor is, which is a major, one of 13 points on this planet Earth. Now here is the only place to start. The Glasta Rasta prayer. Glasta
Yeah,
Rasta.
man. Oh! Oh! Swing with it.
By the will of divine, it has been given to me to live in this ancient isle of Avalon. By the grace of Creatrix, I have been guided here. This pilgrimage is my privilege. Each morning, remember, I am privileged to be present here. I am child of the mother, returned to the mother. Child of earth, returned to the mother. Each breath of life is sacred, the lifeblood of my soul. Each breath of life reminds me that cycles complete are whole. The water of life is sacred, it's magic not man-made, pure consciousness of the goddess whose memory never fades. The love that I hold is my whole love. Not broken, divided, or smeared. This love I hold sacred for all love. Not broken, or trampled, or feared. This love I now own, I am sacred. All my past depths have been cleared.
Oh.
The next part of the fairy tale is called How Pa Tricked Kelfin Og. Pa, father paternity, tricked Kelfin Og into doing things like this with you. Theatrics. Kelfin, a child of the She, grew up in a strange way. All he wants to be free. Be free to be happy in search of true love, on a wing and a prayer with guidance from above. Stranger in a strange land in the realm of unseen, found the way to Avalon by following through dreams. With some sacred mushrooms. Take him up. Hey, just go. She didn't submit me. It's my own say. So, as far as I understand this particular interpretation of the fairy tale, with all you folk here present physically embodied human bodies, so called. Are also joined by all the other realms of other interdimensional, multidimensional, other beings here to universal consciousness that have noticed these days that the stuff that can come out of this chap when he's speaking this fairy tale or whatever is an incantation to all multidimensional, universal, intergalactic information channels.
Amen, brother. Amen. Amen.
This is what you know. That's what's going on as far as I'm concerned when mushrooms are in action.
You and that
collective. And you came so I could waffle on and but I will continue this fairy tale. Now. There's Celtic Christian fairy tales living on Chalice Hill. The priests have said they're dead and gone, but the She reside here still. I was delving deep in Glastonbury heart, centre of the world. I was lighting flames on Christ's own hill, of whose fame you may have heard. I was taking lots of medicines to unleash the awful truth. The answers received were strange indeed, ancient wisdom from my youth. A fountain store of wisdom deep-rooted in this earth, awakened states of feeling what this life is truly worth. Immortal soul awaken in me, a way perceived, became conceived, and then achieved the innocence of rebirth. Now parts of this story are quite hard to tell, of the wars that began, which unleashed the 9 hells, of all that was lost, and of how things might have been if the lost souls of mortal men would but return to the Queen. Inside the awful inferno, rage against the machine, the crushing of culture, misleading of minds. Soul beings sold into slavery, making humans unkind. The things we have seen, the things we have been, destruction and chaos in the realms of unseen, beneath the fake dull sheen. The wars and the famines, the spin doctor's spells, get on the bandwagon, the purpose don't tell, we're on a mission from God.
Amen.
To raise up 9 levels of hell. Up on my trip, afraid I might slip in fear and confusion, this may be illusion, I'm away with the fairies again. Farewell, brother! Say hello! A nervous, airtight feeling came over me, steel, and I thought, been a fool before, been tricked before by she.
You're away with the fairies.
Grand cross alignment caused such an excitement, we all began to spin out. A portal inside us, a mass coincidence, go inside dance began, a new sky dance in heaven. Dream catcher, dream weaver, true cosmic receiver, dispelling disaster and time growing faster, replace pain with laughter. It does me now. Laughter. And sing love. Once again. Heard someone saying one of my ears fell off, hasn't it?
You don't need him anyway.
Can't hear his noises. I am human too.
That's not true.
I can't believe it.
Move it.
too. It's no problem. Come on, I'm in the middle of a performance. Don't hurt And then there was the huge. Well, it was a little thing. We got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was actually the size of this whole central circle. So that's all our love. Grounded. That's what happened. We're like the universal consciousness level of all our love, embodied. Well, done now, thanks. Portal in time through cosmic design, dream reservoir, sublime intervention. Revelations of the Bible, translated into libel, designed to frighten all peoples tribal, to drive us suicidal in the end. Like lambs to the slaughter, time is growing shorter in the end. When money cannot be eaten, old prophecies come true. When the stars line up in heaven, 'tis time to pay our dues. The price of Christ was quite precise. 2,000 years of gloom. It ended that May, Beltane 2000. It ended that day on Beltane Day, where now this story here resumes. What happened to this anyways, you all became collectively part of the fairy tale trip, the person that fully embodied, and that people positively responded by getting the way you just did. Instead of me recanting things that me is actually plugged in, we're all plugged into this story where it actually came from. And it is a living, mythical fairy tale, it is us, it's vibes. Where now the story here resumes. The return through inner sense. This time is strange, this time is strong, as we know now come together. A time of turning, a time of learning, we come together, together, forever, together, 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 forever, together, 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 forever we have come.
Together, 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 together.
We seek to remember what we forget to recall, a ceremony of original innocence from before the fall. In terms of incantation, in terms of that, what I'm about to speak deals with stuff that is over 5,000 years old, issues that allowed the one world government to trash us shit to the point where they're holding a big fat fucker with a gun at Mount Earth and saying everyone is down their knees and worship false love basically. This incantation busts that stuff. Here now. It's a work of unspelling this stage, unspelling the English language. With the whole truth books. Oh, what do you think?
Yes,
Here we
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Lucy in Furs describes us. Lucy in Furs describes us. Lucy says, babies. We waited through the night so long, we stumbled through the overgrowth, forgot to sing, forgot our song, we got lost around the roundabout. We lost the plot, in time forgot, we all lost the plot together. 'Tis a game we play till break of day, and wake up again together in our dreams, times our songs. We buried deeply our treasures. We put wine in our chalices and chalice in our bongs. Breathing deep lie our pleasures and our dreams, times our songs. But with mushrooms, soon discovered, our love became our lovers, And as our love became mutual, no longer just neutral, our trips so expanded, some people crash-landed and fell back into the brew as well she had planned it. So well they had fallen as we were still soaring, young devil and all, as we imagined heaven, they created the fall. From graceful creatrix, from we and from all, as we imagined heaven, they created the fall. And so our ways parted. We watched on top of the world as they got the fear. We watched their dramas unfurl. They lost sight of each other, sister, mother and father, their brother, their magic they lost in a foul holocaust. And as we watched on in sadness, their spirits made badness. All time was disrupted, all madness erupted, and the one ring she was broken. As he made her demon, her fury was awoken. Then came the rift, then time became swift, the line was then drawn up over the dawn, for high magic was needed, quick time superseded, a solution was needed, so we interceded. The return of the bird tribes of old and of song, we come now to remind you, to sing you this song. You had forgotten who you are now. You had forgotten how to live. You had forgotten what the point is. You had forgotten how to give this life you are living now, this life we are all forgiving now. Let go. Let's dance and let's grow. For we angels have landed in you, our own seeds. In our homes we are welcome in this time of great need. So bless us, creatrix, by the sun, moon and trees. This tragedy is ending now, so swiftly, so simply, and with such ease. Blessed be. When it's that time, I'll do that one. I have to follow the book.
Buy the book, please.
It says,
Follow me.
Jesus Christ! What is going on these days? The world is spinning out. Everyone's gone wild. Nowhere left to run, now here left to hide. The truths we've all been searching for are lying deep inside. So it says. Then it says, but it's dark outside. Then it says, I see your pain, your tired eyes, restless, searching. It says,
Please come with the
Dude.
fairy.
I know all of this off by heart, but you must understand this is a book that I've written. So it comes from somewhere else. I translated it into English through a spelling. This book is of us all. And thus I must sometimes show. Exists. It's been translated into English like a modern, correctly written New Testament. And performed in front of you, seen people, and all the other unseen people. Because your pain in your tired eyes, restless searching. I feel your ego stalking me, hustling into my space, vampire lips seeking, trying to entice me into some trap. I have been there long and often I have hunted, looking for distraction, projecting my limitations, inflicting my passions, disturbing the peace and quiet. Lost in shadows beneath the sun and moon. My keys. Yet within all darkness the seeds of starlight glisten, sparkling freely. I remember overflowing mirth, well aware that sorrow and joy live hand in hand in the sacred hoop of eternal life. Now how to end this suffering, put an end to all this strife, let go of all my wanderings and find my true love, my wife. It is the incidental story, you see, how a elf gets born into a human world and his quest to true love, to find his wife in the midst of all the other humans and marry her when nobody's really particularly looking, except a few people are quite special, and thereby fulfill the fairy tale itself, the enchantment, the magical enchantment itself, in the modern day, thereby proclaiming into 3D reality as we live it in our lives what the fairy tale contains as a cross. This part is called Disillusionment of This Illusion. Began with a question, a yearning for learning. I sprang forth for whatever it may be. With innocent, naive curiosity, the slipstream siren sang enchantment. And I, in need of hope, caught up and cast adrift in worldly seas of turmoil. I cast from my vision as a fisherman his net, webs of creation sprang forth, unfurled and revealed a new domain of multi-dimensions, apocalypse screaming the end of time, natural process fulfilling in cycles, unmanifest visions manifesting reality, living in heaven on our sacred earth. Seeds of the new age we planted now, we seeds of the future always meet now here. Given the space, all meet in time. The drugs and the druids, illusions and enchantments, and other world outside of time, inside the soul, releasing information, some truth in this chaos. Babylon, Babylon, baby lion, Avalon, Babylon, 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 Babylon. Plenty of babble going on in Babylon. While the dualities intensify, the truth and the lies, the heart and the mind, the soul and the ego, questing always to find the Holy Grail. Silent intelligence, whispering wisdom of sacred union. Stars of the heavens awakening on earth, enlightened time foretold. Enlightened time foretold. Enlightened time. Transition, revelation, inspiration, letting go of the old, opening the heart, breathing through chakras. The snake's dance, arise the dragon's breath. Ancient fire erupts from within. Silent intelligence, whispering wisdom of sacred union. Enlightened time foretold. The truth is in the moment as time is passing by. Truth is in our bodies as mind is reading books. Truth is in our eyes where people fear to look. Truth is intuition and trust in how we feel. Truth is internal, eternal, immortal, and in tune. Silent intelligence, whispering wisdom of sacred union. Mind, body, and soul, all caring, all sharing, all one. Universal love. Inside of every human heart we have our male and female selves. May our hearts be ever open, may our lovers be as one. May our dualities not confound us anymore. Our moon reflects our sun, stargates we are. One. Very resounding one. 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 One we are, star children. One we are, innocent kind. One we are, star children. One we are. That was my impression of Spock in Sunrise. It's not in the book. However, the book says. I should say. Sacred players we are, acting in this stage of life. Magnifying mirrors we are. Magnifying mirrors in the face of infinity. Projecting reflections with hope that our fears don't come true. We love to fear, we fear to love. We love to fear, we fear to love. We love to fear, we fear to love. We love to fear, we fear to love.
We love to fear.
It says we love. We fear to love. And you, love, peeks her eyes gently over the horizon, quiet, shy, and peaceful. She notices a beauty. Love glows within and shines true. He is away with the fairies in a world of his own. He is learning how to live in love, to let the feelings flow, to be open and honest in the face of an apocalypse, to stand naked and revealed face of an apocalypse. And so we are guided step by step into one and each other's arms again. The blind leading the naked leading the blind. Where to find my true love? Oh, where now can she be? There's no help here in a mundane world. So I'm off to find she. So I better do. That's what the book does. It goes into the second half of the book. Something called Love's Greatest Fear. Forsooth, Ruth, I tell you the truth. I am maturing, my heart growing wide. I feel love inside. Wherever I turn, I see love all over this place, in each person's face. I see love, it says in the book. My greatest of fears, covered up for more years than I care to remember, has tracked me down to this very town. Now I face fear wherever I turn. For These days of revelation have caused such alienation that no matter what nation, the fear is the same in everyone's eyes. We love to fear, we fear to love, 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 we fear to love, fear to love, fear to love. As it goes on for an infinity, but wherever I turn, I see love, yet I face fear. Wherever I turn, I see love, yet I face fear. Wherever I turn, solutions may be found all around on sacred ground. Our roots form the trunks of our trees, and our joys maybe sing. A smile makes a dimple, a twinkle in a child's eye. Learn love, birds and the bees. Learn love, birds and the bees, it says in the book. Tribe of Dan uprising. Tribe of Dan is written in English. Tribe of Dan is one of the 12 tribes written in the Bible. Tribe of Dan uprising. Tribe of Dan in Gaelic is the Tushla Danan. People of Dan, the people of Don, the Dadanans, the fairy folk, our mythical selves, who we were thousands of years ago when it was a higher frequency before the fall. Us people, natives of these lands. This poem is to all of you, including the true love and myself, to all of us. This is what we are instructed to do. No, timeless. It's time to do it. A strange thing, this life, it seems, of age-old repetition of tragic themes, small-minded hatred and devious schemes, arrogant selfishness and old kings and queens. Yet here I am now in this lifetime, cutting through metaphors and riddles and rhyme. One world government, get the fuck out of this place. You're not allowed your belief system in here.
No, go away.
It doesn't say that in the book, but that's the feeling, you know. Yet here I am now in this lifetime, cutting through metaphors and riddles and rhymes, searching through deception by cosmic design, reconnecting with divine guidance. I hope to align. My purpose is peace and love in life, and end to suffering and struggling and strife. Where to find true love on edge or point of knife, know how to enter Tirnanog, true sacrifice. Marshalling an army to stand up for itself, returning to land in the realm of the elf. Pixies, gnomes, and leprechauns work sowing seeds in the gardens, while elves in kitchens are cleaning delf. So pick, axe, and shovel, bring bevel and level. There's work to be doing, there's trouble a brewing. There's demons in the garden, their hearts black and hardened. Fright night, fight now must end. We must all now in delight transcend and build our new city. No time now for pity. Revelations growing brighter, vibrations growing lighter. Kunaku, I love you. Yay! doesn't say I love you in the book there. It's a different poem later on when it says that after Hunapku in the book. Hunapku is calling you. Release all your worries. No need now to hurry. The dreamboat's coming through. You. The fish say. I need the fish. I'm instructed by my invisible friends to see the fish. Where is it? There it is. The dreamboat fish. The dreamboat's coming true. Space for me and all of you. So lift up your spirits into the sky. No time to wonder or even ask why. The dreamboat is the savior, renamed ex-savior, whose present behavior said simply, be, have your desires, take it as you will, the highest truth one may fulfill, and by the grace of God, for less than the weight of a feather, conceive a plan to bring the whole of all and one together, and travel through the pleasure trip along the Milky Way, then slip down through the murky waters blue, and back at last to Hunapku. Enjoy the ride and take your time. And when time's up, you will see the signs. Time's up. Stay in the back hole. I like doing that one. Anyway, sorry, this is our fish, our dreamboat. This is our planet Earth, solar system, sun represented. This is the representative. An individual of the universe, all fish. Universal fish. Representative. Those of you who don't quite understand the analogy yet, is a physical embodiment.
Universe, all fish.
Universe, all fish. You have my caper.
Universe, all fish. Universe, all fish.
First of the brethren to speak at the performance. What'd you say?
Let's try the brotherhood.
Yes, it's the next poem, isn't it? It's called Impatient Hospitality. Impatient. Impatient. Different meanings how you say it. Phonetically written book. Interactive. Modern day, which is really new, rather than 2,000 years old, so updated book. Here we are all waiting with ruthless determination, disowning our expectations, accepting gifts of presence. Know how things could be, show how things would be, know how things would be, show how things could be, know how things would be, show how things could be, maybe, if when becomes present, present now. We speak of all that's just gone wrong, we speak of how we must all be one. Comparing the notes of our different songs, we haven't made love in oh so long. I haven't had sex in 7 whole moons, defining my boundaries for fools and buffoons. I love to be loving, I live in my heart. To love, love is living, define greatest art. It says in the book. I awaken from slumber in the cold light of dawn as daytime encumbers, giving fright to my fawn, my dreamtime familiars. Says the book, that means unicorns, dragons, and imaginative beings that exist outside of true reality, present here now. It says, welcome them in.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Invisible beings, do you believe in it? You know about the men that come and sit on you and stuff. You must feel it, but they're in different dimensions. Centaurs, beings, invisible ones, dragons. I wake up from slumber, the cold light of dawn is daytime and converse, giving fright to my form. My dream time familiars melt away and unseen, as mind takes control, denies me sight of my queen. Yet I, who say little of my deepest of fears, have found I am a wellspring cascading with tears, for I am a wellspring cascading with mirth, pre-sent from heaven, delight in love on this earth. The truth only endures, only the truth endures. All other things are only manures that lie in the ground where seeds may mature. With love in the kernel, with love in the heart, lust may be infernal, yet love is divine greatest art. Mandala, matrix, portal, dolmen, doorway leading to life eternal. Where to stop? When to start? Return to the source, no longer apart. My friends, we are returning, rejoining in reunion, one by one till everyone in light and in the end, enlightened in the end, in light and in the end, enlightened in the end, enlightened
And in the end.
enlightened. As I await, with patience wait, as more friends come to find the fears they held so dearly, some got left behind, a puff of joke, puff of smoke, a dragon's joke, to which we've all been blind, to which we've all and bind, to which we've all and bind, to which we've all been blind. Join I here in sacred ground, in green man's glen and fairy mound. Come hold these hands in every land. Each drop of water, each grain of sand, flower and leaf and root and stem, trees and birds and beasts and men. Flower and leaf and root and stem, trees and birds and beasts and men. Come join I together in one big plan. Come fill up this chalice, overflowing consciousness of divine man, manifestation. You're supposed to be playing with that, right? I just told you inside myself. Hear the last page again? Or will I turn the page over? Want to hear the rest of this? Angel and the devil's shoes, druid robes and elven hues, rainbow wings of silver and silver and gold. The face familiar, the eyes are old. My old friend, the demon drink. More of that. There's a demon that is drink that lives in the body. So these other demons take you over. Drink the whole lot, yeah, but if you switch out, you're dead. It's demons. Demons can do that because they return in water beings. Dark side stuff. Same plan though. Kelfin Oberon. reborn leprechaun. Me and me pump action heart chakra. Yeah. Continual alcoholic drinking and medicinal haze, night after night, days into days, 3 weeks of fury, madness and injury, 6 weeks of running with the pack, 9 months of synchronic order to keep an eye on track. Amach Fuin Tuha, away with the fairies, dead to the world, lost in space, running out of time, returning to my rightful place. I died a death on 3 kinds of mushrooms, hyper unconscious wantonness, sleep to wake up, forget this daydream, dissolved in dissolution, absorbed in absoluteness. 5 hours of shape-shifting, feeling my fangs, feeding on fear. Whenever she's here, I take it all on. I go too far, too long, too strong to be long, too old to be told, too near to be dear. No confusion in me. Dislike so clear. These humans these days, what on earth do they think they are doing? Journey through the dream time. My spirit moves me through chaos to places unseen, all questions now answers revealed in my dream. I cry. Oh. I don't cry very easily, actually. It's hard to get tears to come. Because collectively we try really hard to embody my tears. Cheers, everybody. Oh, with love, like you say. Loads of love again, I think. We can't fulfill the book, it seems. It says in the book. Yes. Oh yeah, my spirit moves me through chaos to places unseen, all questions now answers revealed in my dream. I cry. I am. Oh, it meant I cry aloud. I cry. I am. Alone. I know. I hear a voice within me sing. Ah! Singing for thy queen. Remember who I've been. Yes, I do. Wake up still within the dream. Remember still the truth unseen. True love lies waiting still within the dreamer and the dream. She asleep as I awake, the dark side manifest. Our deepest fear is standing side by side at heaven's gate. I am you, you are me. As we came together, we two became 3. Everything grows in trees, you know. The seed has been sown, the future now known. Adam and his apple now hanging from the tree. Soon the apple drops into the arms of she. She'll eat of the apple and swallow it whole. Her magic has killed him just on time as foretold. She's left him dangling from the branches as the birds pick his eyes out and feed in his brain. The hanged man, fool and clown. He's lost his light, his candle and crown. He's lost his papers, his scepters and swords. He's lost his marbles. He's lost his marbles. No, he is not. It was about me. He's lost his marbles. No, he's not. His memories and worlds. Nowhere his spirit is flying and free, all bodily torment let go in the tree. Now, here, everywhere, all where is once, again and again, remembering, creating, and how it all began. He remembers creatrix, and she ringing her bell. Bell please, bell please. Thank you. Hello. Clear the bell. Clear the bell. Clear the bell. Clear the bell. There's all the dark stuff to see in the last bit, you know. I tell you, there's dark shit going on. Clear it out of here. Yeah, but there's not going on anymore. Because this is a 3D embodiment of higher dimensional truth. This plan, collectively agreed upon, apparently, by a whole circle of us. Circular vision. Circular vision. Circular vision. Beam of energy is grounding now. It's vast truth, bigger than the atomic bombs that he made. Anyway, it says in the book about Adam and his apple. That was one to me. And I wrote this book because I know it was pretty intense, man. What's been going on?
No, life's rose. No, life's rose.
No, I can see it. I'm just trying to find where I was. I know it off my heart, but then I speak and then I get back into my heart with it, alignment with truth, it's called. He remembers all truth. He remembers creating and how it all began. He remembers creatrix and she ringing her bell. Do it again. Dream time, remember. Remember her plan. A planet called Earth and a being called man. Who can heal this rift? Who can grant this gift? Whoever it is, let the job be done swift. For all souls lost in torment, which may well be enjoyment, may hesitate but one moment until Beltane comes. Beltane 2000 AD. Cow pat. Bullshit. Like it, but which is what one more government calls this kind of galactic truth. It goes bullshit. You have to do it. Stairs of the Who can heal this rift? Who can grant this gift? Whoever it is, let the job be done swift. For all souls lost in torment, which may well be enjoyment, may hesitate but one moment until Beltane comes counting. When then, in one instant, in one moment, in existence, the lost shall be found on one sacred ground, and those that are guilty and with riches are filthy, may God's love spare them pain. Remember her plan, don't break the rules of this game. His spirit returns, refreshed and reborn. He comes to her river, sits under her thorn. She is sleeping and dreaming such beauty. He is recalling his heart, he gives all. Remembering one last time his fall from grace and his human race. The secrets, the pacts, the tragic and bats, the destruction of planets and galaxies and stars. All over. Struggles of one madman, Mars. Oh, thank God and the goddess, thank the sun and the moon, thanks man for the square box, for inventing the room. To imagine an ending that's taken so long, come up with an ending to end this long song. I remembered my mission, I remembered my song. I leaned down and kissed her. Hey, mate.
True love.
Thank you. Let me kiss you, I mean, in the first place, ever. Fireworks tonight, eh? I might just kiss my wife again anyway. She loved to snog me, but I am not very good at that. Physical embodiment. Her lips became movement and we danced. I remembered my mission, I remembered my plan, I leaned down and kissed her. So deep and so long, her lips became fluid, overflowing and free. She bubbled up with mirth, opened her eyes and looked at me. Her lips became movements, we danced the 1, 2, 3. We danced beneath her maple, her love, her old oak tree. It's out in the dream time, this big. Opened her eyes and looked at me. Says I, my darling princess, my bride, I feared I had to die. I lost you, my lovely, I lost you, my queen, yet you always came to visit me, to love me in our dreams. Where were you, my darling? And where was I? Lost in some daydream. Of separation. Some nightmare of regret. Why did I choose to lose you? What secrets to forget?